Okay, welcome back to the second episode of my Windows 98 overview series. This is the first episode where we will be installing actual software. We will be starting out with Microsoft Works. This is the first version of Microsoft Works, as far as I'm aware. It includes Microsoft Money 3.0 as well. Um, and it's Microsoft Windows compatible there, just so you know. We have, of course, the actual disk that we will be installing through my CD drive. And if you're curious as to where I picked this up, it was a whopping $1.99 from a local Goodwill. Now, this was designed for Windows 3.1. I know it will install on XP because when I first got this, I installed it on an XP machine. Um, yeah, Windows 3.1. I don't know if you can see it there. I don't know how high the quality is. Which reminds me, after the first video was uploaded, the quality was much lower than I expected it to be. It was much higher quality, the raw video file on my desktop. Um, so I'm doing this in 1080p. It probably doesn't need to be that high, but I want to make sure all the text and words on the desktop are clear so you can read it. If this doesn't work, yeah, I might try playing with the resolution in the next video, maybe going down even as far as 800 by 600, depending, just to make sure that the words on the screen can be read. But we'll try this first and then go from there. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Again, the actual disk. Now, there might be an error that pops up in my actual operating system. If it does, we'll just I'll tab out of it. But we'll go to my computer here. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it's such an old disk that my Windows 10 doesn't even know how to handle that, so I'll close that. But as we see, this is now popped up as Money 30 disk. So let's go ahead and go in here, take a look. So we have MS Money and MS Works. There's the MS Money side of things. There's our setup file, but we might install both depending on how quickly or painlessly this goes, but I'm more interested in Works. So again, this is not anything that is already installed. This will be a fresh install. So let's go ahead and start this. Microsoft Works setup. Welcome to the Microsoft Works 3.0 installation program. For information on closing applications without exiting setup, choose help. Well, we don't need to do that, but let's go ahead and take a look at the help real quick anyway. To close applications, to close. Okay, well, that's literally what it's telling you about. Let's go in here. Yeah, could you imagine if stuff was still like this? So many people wouldn't know what to do with their computers. Everybody's so used to tablets and whatnot now. So let's go ahead and move on with this. Name. Herman is not my actual name, but that's what I always put in on things. Let's go ahead and go OK. Oh, product ID. I don't know if that matters for anything, but let's go ahead and continue on here. There's a cat on my computer table. Get down. Come on. And just whatever. Okay, setup will now install Microsoft Works in the following directory. See MS Works. Sounds good to me. Searching for installed components. Alright, let's do a custom installation to see what kind of options it gives us. We want that, we want that, yeah, we want everything. Space required, 16 megs, and space available, I think I gave this like 10 gigs or something. So let's go ahead and continue. That's what it will appear as the program group. Sounds good. Microsoft Works for Windows. Well, we know it's for Windows. Let's just call it Microsoft Works. Alright, checking for disk space. A ton of space available. Alright, register now. Please take the time to fill out your registration card. I don't believe that I got a registration card. I think Goodwill shafted me on that. Is there one in the instruction booklet? No. How will I ever register my product? Works Wizards do the work for you. Cool. Make a database, yeah. Already at 47%. I wonder if this is how quick it installed back in the day. I imagine so. I mean, seems to be a pretty lightweight program, and this was intended for an operating system that was even 3 before. Yeah, 3 before 98 second edition. Because you had 98, 95, and then 3.1. Of course, if you count 98 second edition, 98 is the same, then it was 2 before. So still, it was much older. So, looks like we're at 100%, almost done here. Updating our system. And there we go. It has opened up our start menu window to give us the shortcuts here. So is this... Okay, so it's still making shortcuts. That's a dog. Introducing Works. Take a look at that. Works troubleshooting. And we'll see what that is. It needs to restart Windows. Okay, well, let's do this. I was kind of hesitant on showing the boot up and shutdown in the first video because of the length of time that it does take. But yeah, we'll go ahead and take a look at this. In future videos, if anything requires shutdown, restart, I might edit that out. But I'll leave it in, at least for this, just so you guys can see it. So, you know, we're sitting on Windows is now restarting. I guess I'll take a look at more of the manual here while it's doing that. Explorer, Encarta, and Bookshelf. If you have Microsoft Encarta 1994, Multimedia Encyclopedia, or Microsoft Bookshelf 1993 edition, CD-ROM reference library, you have a world of information open to you without leaving Works. So apparently you can access parts of these other programs through Works. Interesting. Works Wizards perform some common tasks for you. So setting up a database, creating form letters, so it's just like templates. Starting now, should be loading back up, I guess. Cue cards. Ask you questions about what you want to do, and then walk you through your steps and your goal. This might have been stuff that was still up through like the most recent versions of Works before it was discontinued. I think it was like version 8 or something. Before they just completely discontinued it, and now Office has the whole Office 365 thing where they basically, instead of getting Microsoft Works, you can just do like a free trial of 365, and then if they want you to buy 365, you know, it's whatever they want to do. Subscription software is the way of the future. So yeah, pretty basic a manual here. There's nothing too fancy about it. So if you'll notice the dubstep startup sound, mine does that. you know, the emulation, I guess, lags on the startup sound, but you know, it's kind of cool sounding. So should be ready to rock and roll now. Programs. Microsoft Works. Let's go ahead and make this alphabetical. So let's take a look at this troubleshooting text file first. So yeah, this is just a basic FAQ if you're having problems. I'll tell you what, let's open up this bad boy. Alright, so now we'll do let's look at introducing Works. Man's best friend means Works' best friend. Oh wow.
Welcome to Microsoft Works. Works for Windows has several parts. A spreadsheet with charting, a database, a communications tool, and a word processor with Microsoft Draw. The online reference contains several forms of detailed help. Get help with commands or procedures and watch a demo. Learn all about these resources in How to Use Help. The tutorial contains entertaining lessons and practice sessions that get you up and running quickly. You can learn a little or a lot about the way Works works. Works wizards walk you through the creation of certain documents, such as form letters, letterheads, and address books. After you've entered your information, sit back and watch the magic, as the Works wizard creates your document for you. Auto Start templates are professionally designed documents that you can use to begin work immediately. Each template comes with a cue card of hints and tips. So when you need help, you can choose from the online reference for detailed information about any topic, the tutorial for step-by-step lessons and practice sessions, Works wizards when you want a helping hand with the creation of your document, and Auto Start templates for a jump start on productivity. Works for Windows. So complete, it may be the only software you ever need.
The only software I ever need? Oh, this is better in the series right here. This is it, guys. So I guess that was the end of the video. Alright, well, that was pretty nice. I wish we got more videos. Look at this cool shadow effect. Just got more videos with our software. So why is there... Is this the installer? Oh, probably if you wanted to install some additional components. If you did a custom install and left some stuff out. It was weird that they left the setup file in there. Alright, so let's get out of that. Okay, yeah, I know it's already installed. Who cares? Alright, let's take a look at the program itself. Microsoft Works. Is this what we just looked at? The tutorial? No. Click a title. So are these videos? Oh, they're like proto PowerPoints. Well, I can just press page down.
The Works word processor is a flexible tool for a once rigid process.
It makes writing and editing easier and faster, so you can get the word out.
At home or in the office.
Christine, how can I write an intelligent letter when I'm so angry?
Calm down. Look at you. You talk, I'll type. I'm in the word processing tool, so I guess I just start typing.
This is a letter to Marlon Deeker. I can't believe he had the gall to name his company Trustworthy Valve Incorporated. Oh, and Christine, we better date this last Friday, okay?
Sure, no problem. Now, how do you change stuff? Oh, yeah.
Ready?
Uh-huh.
Marlon, you pig-headed, chrome-pushing bag of gas. What were you thinking when you wrote that briefing? Were you thinking at all? Our lawyer says we're dead meat if we go to trial with that pile of fertilizer you call substantiation. And not only is it hog fodder, but it arrives on my desk 1 week before the trial? You're in trouble, mister. Big trouble. Make that underlined or bold or something. And the fact that he's late should be the first thing in the letter. Hello? Oh, hi, Brian. I wanted to talk to you.
Good. Now I can catch up. Formatting. Let's see.
That's not how you spell Jeopardy.
That ought to do it.
What?
Oh, and he wanted to move that last
It's
sentence
still
to the beginning.
spelled wrong. What?
Now, tidy up a little.
That was the lawyer. I gotta go. Would you do me a big favor and put the case events in this letter and kind of finish it up? Thanks. I'll be back soon.
Let's see. The events are in the case history database, so I can import them directly.
Whoa.
I can make this look a lot nicer by changing the layout and indenting this. That's too much. Good. Now finish it up. Now let's check it for spelling. Jeopardy? Oh.
Told you.
There. Now all I have to do is print it. That wasn't so hard after all.
Okay, so that was insane. This video could be really long. I think the world needs to see all of these. I feel like these other ones are going to have to be their own uploads. I had no idea what we were actually getting ourselves into. They were not kidding. This is the only software you will ever need. How do I get out of this?
The Works word processor.
Okay. Yeah, I want to just get out of the tutorial. There we go. Okay, so that is definitely some stuff that we'll be looking at in separate videos. For now, yeah, let's go ahead and take a look here. I don't have any existing documents. Let's look what kind of templates we got. Let's look at a sales invoice. See what we're dealing with here. Oh, cool. All right, here, it's a standard template. Item number 789712. Quantity 3. Description. Lube. Price each. $6.99. Amount. Oh, automatic. That is a tall order. So I imagine if you really knew how to use this software, you could like automate a lot of this stuff. Or maybe it's just for like one-off invoices. No, do not save changes. Right, let's yeah, maybe spreadsheet would be where you would do some like craziness. So yeah, let's if we did like a business inventory. We'll have pricing information and supplier information, and let's see, our modern business. Alright, let's see what it does for us here. Wow. Okay. Database is finished. Alright. Date entered was January 26th, 2016. Item name, lube. Model style. Her pleasure. Stock number. '22. Serial number XCD1VAP. Item location. Warehouse. Description. Lube. Quantity 10. Unit cost $6.99. Markup 20%. Oh, it doesn't automate anything at all. Retail price. Oh. There. That's like it's like 99 cents. Oh, it did the 0 for me. It's on sale and say it's $5.99. I don't know. This is boring at that point. Ooh, no. So yeah, it's pretty functional, I guess. Let's do a word processor. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dogs. Let's see. Does the shortcuts work? Control B. Yeah, look at that. Control B. Control I. Yeah. Control U. Yeah. Now we're cooking with fire. Let's pump this bad boy up and print it. No default printer selected. Makes sense. Okay, what is this one? Oh, that's just for a new document. Format. Paragraph. Center. Format. Font and style. Can I change the color? Looks like you cannot change the color in the first version of Works. Oh, strike through. Control S? No. Control T? Oh, what the hell? Control Z. Okay, that works. What would strike through be? Control K? No, that actually brings up the font size. Control... I don't know. U E I O P? No. A. No. D. Nope. So, when was this just gonna like show the? It's gonna like just have the date and the time, or is it just gonna say the words date and time? Where do we want to save these at? Let's go to my documents. Let's go to my documents. And let's open this bad boy. Yeah, I don't know what the end game here is. So yeah, that's it. That's you know, some more of a boring one here. Figure, you know, let's get these out of the way. I was thinking about doing money in this episode, but because of those awesome videos, we'll save that. Copyright 93. Yeah, so we'll maybe do Works another time, but for now, that is that. No, and yeah, we'll we'll see you in the next episode. And those videos, I think I'll just do them as like spin-off episodes, just like like a sub episode 1 point or 2.1 or something. So yeah, anyway, that's it. We'll see you next time on the old Windows 98 stuff.